I think during 2024, we're already starting to see renewed optimism in the housing market. Right from the kick-off in 2024, we've had lots of the major high street lenders make significant rate cuts. We ourselves have followed suit actually, and today we've announced some major pricing reductions, and I think that is just creating a lot of consumer confidence, and hopefully that will help kickstart the housing market, which has held up really well. It's been very resilient despite the pressures of last year and the cost of living crisis. So I think that's something that we will see during 2024, is that adjusted perception, if you like, of the current interest rate environment. I think last year part of the issue was borrowers were sitting back, waiting for interest rates to fall back to a level that they're used to interest rates being at, and we all now know that there's probably a new normal, and I think as more and more consumers become alive to that, then we will start to see a return to more normal trading conditions. I think the challenges for 2024 will still centre probably around perception around affordability. I think a lot of customers, particularly who come into the end of their current deal, probably think they're not going to pass affordability tests with lenders, and I think the point to make is that all affordability tests are very varied. For some borrowers, a product transfer, particularly if they're a high street customer, will be a great option. But for specialist customers, so customers that have an existing specialist mortgage, they might not have those options available to them, so they are still going to need to find a way to access mortgage finance, which is why lenders such as West One exist. And also I think you're going to see more and more borrowers who fall outside of high street lending terms. So if they do want to either capital raise for a mortgage, or they're looking to get onto the housing ladder for the first time, or they're looking to move home, a growing number of borrowers that are going to benefit from accessing lenders who don't operate with a credit score, who look at each case individually, try and understand the customer situation and story. We understand that some customers will have experienced payment blips, particularly as the cost of living crisis bites, and that's why we and other specialist lenders such as West One are here to help those kind of customers that feel that they need that extra individual attention throughout the mortgage application process. So I feel optimistic about 2024. What we didn't see was, there was fears in 2023 that house prices would crash. We certainly haven't seen that. We may have seen house prices being propped up by reduced properties on the market, but there is still an appetite for customers to buy and sell properties. You know, the landscape feels a lot more optimistic already as we start the new year. So hopefully that will filter through into the housing market. And again, we've got around 1.6 million of borrowers whose interest rate is coming to an end during the course of 2024. So product transfers won't be suitable for all of those customers. They may not have an option of a product transfer, particularly if they're with a specialist lender. They may need to capital raise for various reasons, whether that's for debt consolidation, whether they want to do some home improvements, whether they've got a change in circumstances going through a relationship breakdown, for example. That's an area where I do feel that lenders such as West One can really help.